Welcome in. Yeah, so I was in Pixel Turkey stream earlier, and for like half an hour, I'm pretty sure nobody could chat. Like, messages weren't coming through at all, and it would just say your message failed to send every time you tried to send a message. So I'm pretty sure Twitch is having some problems at the moment, because I'm pretty sure I'm not getting any notifications that like my bot is not receiving any events that chat messages are coming in. Let me just check that it's connected. And I'm pretty sure I'm also not receiving, like, it hasn't received an event saying that somebody has claimed first, and I think that's why it won't let anybody do second. And welcome in, Daniel. Gloves, Mellow Count as well. Yeah, it says I'm connected, so I don't know what would happen if I disconnect this right this minute. Let's try. Yeah. The redemptions are not working. I can do them manually. Hold on. Where is it? Probably should have yeah, it didn't make the sound, and it hasn't increased the cost because it's not getting to my bot. What did I even call this? Score a point. There we go. I can do it manually. Let me... Who knew that actually having your bot work properly is important? Alright, second should be available now if somebody wants to grab it. In fact, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll make a note of it. I'll make a note of it because you can grab it and it won't mean anything because my bot isn't aware of it. But feel free to grab it if you like. And then I will enable check-in. Well, what an eventful start. You still can't? You can't do redemptions at all? That is not good. Right, the chatbot's dead. Maybe that will just start working at some point, who knows? You can't choose a redemption doll. Well, Kaon, I'm going to give it to you. I don't even know if this is... Yeah, there's just something going badly wrong with Twitch's API, I'm pretty sure. You clicked first about 100 times before class retained. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you were here so early. I'm gonna give you a complimentary first. Alright. Check-in. Check-in should be unpaused for anyone who can successfully do a redeem. Alright. Okay. Games and stuff. So, we're not playing Dark Souls Remastered. Oh man, my bot is just so broken. This is annoying. Hold on. To fix this manually. What else do I rely on my bot for? Who even knows? Okay. The game. We're playing Gabriel Knight 2. Last time, I couldn't figure out what to do. Got stuck, and then the game crashed. And it took me a surprising amount of time to track down what I had done since the previous save. So the previous save was on like 319 points. We're on 323 at the moment. I looked up a guide only for this day and didn't go past where we got up to. Where I did learn one thing, which is that the hint UI, this button, so this button is meant to highlight any of these locations that have anything left to do, but apparently it's just buggy. I don't know if this is buggy in all cases, but I'm pretty sure we have done everything in Neuschwanstein, but I've seen other people reporting that it flashes red even though you've done everything. So that was unhelpful when we tried the hint. It actually didn't give us a hint, really. But what I did learn was that there was more to do at the Ludwig Museum. And now we'll reveal what screen we missed. So, you can approach this area here. You can go this direction. You can also go this direction. Now, I think I did go this direction because I'm pretty sure I looked at this. I had already looked at this. Because we definitely read this bit about the great friend. Yeah, I'm finding all the screens. Thank you for the 14 months, Bio. I appreciate you. I can't guarantee I will find all the screens, but I have found one screen last week after stream. Alright, Mellow, actually, I do see them in the activity feed, despite the events not coming out of Twitch. So that's good. Right, so I think we found this one. I wonder if there was a different way of getting to this as well. That was my other thought. Regardless. So I think we'd already looked at this one. I'm pretty sure we looked at this painting. I remember looking at this.
Ludwig, Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. There's gotta be a connection between all this St. George stuff and Gabriel.
And I'm pretty sure we even looked at this.
Ludwig. Looks like it weighs a ton.
But what we missed is this little box here. And apparently I didn't click on this box. So this box has a bunch of like metals in it.
I wonder if these pins have any symbolic meaning.
I don't know if there's anything like significant here in particular.
Signets and sash pins from the Order of the Knights of St. George. These were worn on Ludwig's uniform, as befitted his rank of Grand Master. They are now the property of the Bavarian Crown Treasury.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the box that was actually like we were blocked on.
Richard Wagner.
So we got, I think this is like, well, I'm pretty sure it is. I hope there's something good here.
Ludwig's diary.
Yeah, good.
Ludwig kept a diary from 1869 when he was 24 years old until his death. The diary provides a fascinating look into the mind of this tormented man.
The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall.
I've got to see that diary.
Excited about the diary. Okay, so that was what we missed. Like, we've already looked at the excerpts from the diary.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Yes, how is everyone going today? How are you, Cam?
Ludwigs Tagebuch im Museum?
Ja,
Wo kann ich Ludwigs Tagebuch hier anschauen?
die Tagebücher sind ganz persönlich. Die sind in den königlichen Archiven. Niemand darf die lesen.
Aber
Nein, niemand darf die lesen.
danke.
Am I supposed to know what she's saying? Like, are there meant to be subtitles that explain this? I don't know what she's saying. She obviously didn't get the information that she wanted. I got that much. Maybe that's all that needs to be expressed there. I'm a little behind schedule. I have a little catch up to do after hours. Oh, that's no good. But good that you're doing well. I listened to your DGC interview. I did not update my bot to talk about it. But Bio can drop a link in if he wants. It was very good. I'll take your older son to the orthodontist today. I had to go to the orthodontist the other day. So I don't think there's more to do here. I think my only thought is to go back to the castle and call the historian guy. Yeah, the interview was very good.
Did you have a good time?
Uh-huh. Anything new?
Yes, you had a phone call.
Really?
A man named Professor Barkley. He said you had his number.
I do. Thanks.
I once again envied Heon's clarity of purpose. But that's probably more an expression of my own general not going so wellness.
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
I want to sit down for another minute. Yeah, so you forgot what you wanted to follow up with. Yes, very forgettable. I agree. There's a line Count drops in it that Nolan, Count, and myself have all been laughing about for a few weeks. I didn't pick it up. He's awake this time, that's nice.
Hello?
Hi, Professor Barkley. It's Grace.
Oh, good. I have a name for you. It's Herr Josef Dahlmeier, and he specializes in Bavarian history, and I think he's somewhere near you are.
Herr Josef Dahlmeier. Great, got a number?
Yeah, I do. It's 4982-555-2234.
Thanks a lot. Sorry about the bother.
That's no bother. When are you coming back to school, Gracie?
When I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, be good.
Did anyone write that down? Sata, welcome in. I'm hopeful that the game has just given me the number. It has. Every time I've tried to take a note that is of some significance, the game has already done it for me. 3 NES completions took 110 hours. Yeah, well, little could you know, eh? What were the 3 games that took 110 hours? 8675309. Is that right? I don't think I was right. I'm going to look at this. Not even close. Sorry to say.
Professor Barclay's Ludwig contact. Professor...
Ask for Jenny. I feel like I might be getting... wait. I have a vague recollection of this reference from seeing somebody else reference it. Maybe you guys have talked about this before? I feel like somebody on Twitch has mentioned this before, and that's where I know this from, and I'd never heard of it before. It might have been you, Bio. It's usually you when it's music. Hope you're going well today, Sato.
Hallo?
Hallo, sind Sie Herr Josef Dahlmeier?
Yeah, you must be Grace Nakamura, the American history student.
Yes,
I hear you're interested in Ludwig II.
very.
Good. There's something I want to show you. Drive to Berg on Starnberger See. Meet me at the Memorial Chapel.
All right, thank you.
Oh, wait. Was there anything you wanted me to look into before we meet?
Well, I was hoping you knew something about someone called the Black Wolf. He was a contemporary of Ludwig's. He lived in Prussia, I think, and he was well connected.
Never heard of him, but I'll check. See you there.
Thanks. Bye.
He's got a painting of Ludwig on the wall, which is a good sign. Right. Well, one thing I did, I'll make sure I do, is save more often, because I have seen that crash happen in a few different places, which is unfortunate. I'm not too worried about soft locking. I don't really think that's going to be a thing. Starnberger See. It's a very large setting up scene. Oh, we can even go this way. What's happening over here? Take a seat on the bench.
This is where he died. You must be Grace.
He's scared.
Hello.
Josef, I didn't mean to startle you. I wanted you to see it. I feel him here the most, you know, more than at the castle. So, what did you want to know?
Wait, did he say, I feel him here the most? Handsome man, don't you think, Grace? Oh, she looks... Oh, they're looking at their feet. They're feeling a bit awkward. Yeah, did he say, I feel him here the most? Does he have, like... Because Ludwig is from, like, what, like 300 years ago? Seems like a strange phrase to say. Along with the StairQuest video, don't worry about the mild spoiler. I definitely remembered that puzzle was not Rumpelstiltskin, and that it was something to do with something of that nature. I don't know if I'm game to play StairQuest. I wonder how many screens it is. I watched the video on speedrunning the GK20. Yeah. That doesn't look like a fun game to run to me. Jay, you're watching Gabriel Knight stuff and I'm watching King's Quest stuff.
Professor Barclay says your hobby is Ludwig.
Yes. He was the last real king that Bavaria had. As a Bavarian and a history buff, that's enough to hook me right there.
But there's more, right?
He was a romantic, you know, a dreamer. And he was misunderstood, maligned.
Sounds like you can relate.
Me? Hell, I have it easy. At least I live in the 1990s. And not every eye in the country is on me. But yes, I can relate.
You know about Ludwig's diary, right?
Of course.
How can I get my hands on it?
I'm sorry. I have been trying myself for 5 years. They keep it locked up tight in the Royal Archives and they don't let it out. They must think it contains things that will hurt his image.
They won't let anyone see it, not ever?
Only one person outside of the government ever got to see it, a biographer, Sir Richmond Chapel. He had friends among the German royals and they let him look at it.
Did you ever try to contact Chapel? Pick his brain?
He's the guy who wrote that book we've got.
And I don't believe I never thought of that. If you do and you find out anything, you must share.
It's a promise.
1990s peak civilization. Surely it peaked with the NES.
Tell me about Ludwig.
I don't know where to start. There's so much. Politically, the most significant thing about Ludwig II was that he signed over independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. Bavaria became a part of United Germany, and Ludwig became a figurehead prince under the Prussian Kaiser.
Why do you think he did that?
Bavaria had been involved in the 100 Years' War. People were tired of fighting. Prussia's push to unite the German states made some amount of sense. Still, Ludwig must have had other options. At the very least, he should have negotiated better terms.
So what was the real reason?
He was manipulated by Bismarck. At least that's what I think, anyway.
Bismarck. I think I was in another channel bemoaning the performance of Grace's actress in this, and other people were very defensive. Well, some people agreed with me. Some people were defensive of her being very angry, and they thought they preferred the character to the Grace in the original game. But one thing they did say was like, it's good that they actually got an Asian woman to play the part, which I hadn't even really considered. You know, if they'd had Leah Remini doing it, who is decidedly not Asian, it's quite progressive of them, really, that they prioritized that. I think I read, or was it in that interview with Daniel, that they didn't want to get Tim Curry back because he didn't look like Gabriel. I think that might have been part of it as well. I kind of want to know more about Bismarck.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Bismarck. He was the Prussian Kaiser's chancellor. Not a nice man. Bismarck had a reputation for learning people's weaknesses and manipulating them. It's a matter of record that he had spies on Ludwig's staff. He may even have had a henchman even closer to the king. And he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
Let's drop the most unique thing from the first game as one of it. Well, this is very, maybe not unique, but they were definitely chasing a perceived trend.
Have you read anything about Ludwig's midnight sleigh rides?
Oh, would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him sweep by with his entourage? They say the night agitated Ludwig, and that being outdoors and the rushing feeling of the sleigh calmed him down. Sometimes even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay put, and go wandering off by himself for hours. It drove the servants crazy.
Is Ludwig the Black Wolf, maybe? Surely
What
not.
about Ludwig personally?
You'll find two perspectives on Ludwig. The view the tourists get is the romantic ideal, Ludwig the tormented loner. Then there is the historian's point of view. Ludwig was plagued with guilt over his sexual orientation and was driven mad with self-loathing.
But I take it you're not buying either point of view.
Well, it's all too convenient, isn't it? That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be normal. But he was no prude. He loved Byron. Yes. Philosophy, the French court. If anything, Ludwig was too much an egomaniac. He didn't give a damn what anyone thought. And besides, he didn't try to hide any of his relationships. If he suffered from anything in his romantic life, it was disillusionment. No one loved him back as purely as he himself loved.
Well, if it wasn't sexual guilt that tormented him, what was it?
I don't know. His diary was filled with self-guilt, but I'm sure it's not about that. If I knew, I'd write my own book, set the record straight, so to speak.
It really sounds like Ludwig is the wolf.
Did you find out anything about the Black Wolf?
I did. I'd read about him before, but I hadn't realized that was who you were talking about. His name was Godin, Paul Godin. I found a reference to his being called the Black Wolf after you telephoned.
I've never heard of him. Who was he?
Godin lived on the fringes of the Prussian court. He was handsome, charming, dangerous, or so they say. He was variously rumored to have been a foreign prince, a Prussian spy, even an assassin. Since you were interested in him, I found out some things that are probably true. It said he came from abroad in the mid-1800s, but claimed high German blood.
Do you know where he came from?
No. And he was ruthlessly ambitious. He probably found out who held the power, Bismarck, and offered his services. Bismarck was a good judge of talent, of that sort anyway.
What else do you know about Godin?
He must have done something remarkable. Bismarck was not a generous man. He liked to string people along with promises, but rarely came through. He did for Godin, though. He gave him a royal title and lands in 1863. And that was the last reference I found to him.
Well, how could he just disappear?
It's not that unusual. Back then, when you were given a title, you usually changed your name and moved to a place where no one knew your past, so you could act with impunity. Or be a pompous ass and get away with it.
Is there any way to find out what Godin was called after he got his title?
Is it that critical?
It might be.
Well, you could send away for a copy of the entitlement deed, assuming it has been destroyed during one of the wars. Godin's new name would be on it. But you would need a research permit from the government to access those records, and they can be very hard to get. A lot of red tape.
Great. What do you know about Ludwig's hunting accident?
A couple of years ago, I was introduced to this great old man, a real old world farmer. Well, his grandfather was Richard Horning, Ludwig's equestrian. Oh, he told some great Ludwig stories. Sometimes I get lucky. Anyway, he said that after the hunting accident, Ludwig got terribly ill, that he had a fever and was acting crazy. They were afraid that the wolf had been carrying a disease or that the bite had gone septic.
A wolf bit him?
Yeah, it's not so unusual. There were a lot of wolves in the Alps back then. The servants were really worried, but Ludwig recovered, physically anyway. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke Ludwig's mind, that he was worse than ever after that.
He's definitely the Black Wolf, isn't he?
I mean, Ludwig got worse after the accident.
Ludwig always had been a very private person.
Maybe not,
After the accident, he got darker, more crazy.
but definitely a
Towards
werewolf.
the end, he was even forcing his servants to enter his chambers bent over so they couldn't see his face. Horning's grandfather said his temper was fearsome. He would fly into a rage at the least mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes, well, Horning's grandfather felt sorry for Ludwig, and Ludwig hated his own violence. He was always giving gifts to his servants to apologize.
Hmm.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig's servants feared him.
Ah, that's another of Horning's mysteries. There's a story about Neuschwanstein. Apparently, there was a period of time of 2 or 3 months when Wagner would come and visit him
Wagner?
there. Yeah. The two would lock themselves in the singers' hall. Horning's grandfather said the sounds that came from there were awful. Well, the servants had superstitious minds anyway. Some of them quit over it, just walked away.
What kind of sounds?
Horning's grandfather called them heartbreaking and ungodly. Maybe it was Wagner trying to sing.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. And if you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll meet you down.
I will. Thanks.
Servus.
Bye.
Maybe it was the harsh hiss of the sibilants.
This is where they found Ludwig's body. This is...
Anything else going on here? Do some brief pixel hunting. We can actually go into this building? Maybe not. I'm sure we met him down there. Hmm?
It's a memorial chapel for Ludwig. It's a memorial.
Okay, I can't go in. It's just a picture.
It's a memorial.
Alright, so we know something's up with the singer's hall at Neuschwanstein. But I think we need to give the... Oh, did I just skip something?
Gerda?
Yes?
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
So we'll call the bibliographer. Seems like we could have done that before we had somebody tell us to. We're out of songs by them now.
Hallo, Bertil München.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Oh.
However, his son is living.
Oh. Well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555 771.
Thank you very much.
She finished that writing before she'd even finished saying it. Impressive. Let's have a look at it.
Sir Richmond Chapel's son.
Chapel residence.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chapel there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, oh God, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a shot in the dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapel.
Was it a dead end? Do we have enough to write him a letter yet?
Letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Ubergrau about the research permit.
Yeah. A letter. Very short letter. I bet it has more words than was suggested by that typing. I'd almost go so far as to say that I think it will have 2 pages. I forced myself, and now I'm doing okay with it, if we're being honest. Having a tough time with Twitch at the moment. What do you think the resolution of the FMVs is? Maybe. No, they'd have to be higher than that, surely. They'd have to be like 640. Is there a way of... Gabriel Knight 3 says it's 640 by 480. No numbers this small. I thought the numbers would be too big. Too big for
I don't have any.
Kale. No, they'd probably just write 320 by 240. So I think I have again misunderstood who Hubergrau is. I thought that was this guy that's at the bar. I keep up with these names. I am enjoying it, but I knew that if I pushed myself to do it, I would enjoy it. I'm having... I think I will find it harder to start up Dark Souls.
I don't have anything to say
to be honest.
I don't
What's
have
this guy's
anything
name?
to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Herr Huber. So what does Hubergrau mean then? What does Grau mean in German? Is that like sir? It just means grey. They're confused. The reason you can't take a week or few off. Yeah, I know. It's not just that. But... Oh wait, let's post this letter, because that is something we know to do.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nokimura.
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nein, leider nicht. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
My base isn't going anywhere.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, 3 Mark bitte.
Does she want money? Yeah. Okay.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
No thanks.
Danke.
Bitte.
Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to do now.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
Because I thought writing the letter would be like the end of the day, but apparently not. They're all flashing. Let's see if the Wagner guy has anything more to say.
I don't have anything to ask.
No, let's save before we crash. So, what are we going to do next? Could try the museum lady again.
I don't have anything to say to her.
Don't have anything to say to her? Guess we could look at the Singers Hall again? But it didn't really seem like there was anything to do there.
I wonder if... There must be a story behind these wolf paintings. But what?
Where we were last week.
Nice view.
Like, what did we learn from finding, like, talking to the son of the bibliographer, but he just told us that we couldn't get the diary. Oh, what's this?
I wonder what it felt like under there.
What do you mean?
I wonder what it... I wonder... I wonder what...
Under where?
I wonder what it felt like under there.
Grace is not having a good day. Oh, if we click on the bench, he comes to meet us. I think. Game is listed as 640 by 480, but the FMVs are windowed in the game. Oh, that is true. True. So they're probably like, what, like 2/3 the height? They're like... I can't do the maths. 640 is like 400? Just curious enough to do a quick screenshot and ratio. What is the game hung? What's going on here? Game's hung. Don't do anything. Hung. Dang, okay. When did I save last? Fantastic. It always starts at this size too. So this window is... It's like 610 by 340? 620 by 340? Ish. Oh wait, didn't measure that. Okay, so maybe we have to... Guess we could try phoning Barclay again. You know anything of phoning people? I don't know what else I can do. Barclay.
I don't want to bother Professor.
Good for you.
I don't have anything to talk to Herr Dahlmeier about at the moment.
Okay.
I don't think pleading with Miss...
Okay. None of them have given us anything.
My notebook.
Yeah, so we know there's this lost opera. Nothing was ever heard about the new opera. Was there something new, or was Ludwig crazy? Thank you for the hydrate, Milo.
I don't know who else to write.
Neither do I, Grace. Neither do I.
I'm not sure.
There's
nothing.
I'm gonna do some clicking. I'm gonna do some clicking, people. I'm gonna point. I'm gonna click. That's what I'm gonna do.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
I'm not sure why she'd want to see that.
You never know what she might want to see. Yeah, so at the church for a while. Look if there's anything to do.
Those look better.
I don't want to.
I do want to bother her. Let me bother her. Oh, I can pick the flowers now. What's the significance of that? Someone dies in the church in this game too. It's a good place to die, I suppose.
Gibt's das denn die Lilienblühen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt.
Bay window is roughly 620 by 340. Yeah.
Für Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh no.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
Go and see the Silver Surfer film, I'm pretty sure he said.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got a flower and I don't know why. I don't know why we have a flower. I don't remember hearing or reading anything about lilies. Ludwig was the eagle, Elizabeth was the dove. Is there something about... Well, we got the flower near the church, but I don't know why. 70% of my renovated guess wasn't too off. Yeah, no decent guess.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Hu.
What do we do with this?
Father Getz said the lily was a gift from the Madonna. That's an odd way of looking at it.
Gift from the Madonna. There is a Madonna at Neuschwanstein. But surely there isn't a puzzle involving sticking a flower in a statue.
I don't have any...
You want to find?
I'm not sure why she'd want to see that. I'm not sure.
You might like lilies. You never know. He's making assumptions, Grace. The only other place I can think of is Neuschwanstein. There's like a picture of her in here.
The Black Madonna of Altading. I wonder what her story is all about.
Wait, what? What's this?
I picked up a tour tape in English on my way in.
Picked up a tour tape. What's the significance of that? Now we have a tape.
It's a beautiful crucifix, ivory and gold. It's a beautiful...
What are you going to do with the tour tape?
I don't need to mess with the guards. I came to tour the castle.
What would I use the tour tape deck for? Interesting. So, do we need to trick somebody? Or... What does the tour tape deck give us? Who would be interested in hearing the information from the tour? Wondered if Delmar would?
I don't have anything to...
No, he wouldn't. Oh, so I don't have it now. Wait. Was this a non... I'm so confused. So, we only have the... We only have the tour tape deck at the museum. Is that just a non... I feel like that might not be significant. Like, I've only just spotted it, and that's made me think it's important, but maybe it's just... It goes in your inventory when you're at the museum. Was it listenable? I don't think I could do anything with it. I'm surprised that... Yeah, so I don't have it out here. But I've got it here.
I picked up a tour tape in English on my way in. I picked up a tour tape in...
Maybe it's just... Maybe it was always there and I never noticed.
I picked up...
What would I use it for? Welcome in, Gratzel. I think it's just because I had a hot shower. But thank you. Do I need to hide the tape deck somewhere? Don't seem to be able to hide it anywhere.
I wonder why he was studying the... I don't need to...
I need to mess with the guards. I feel like this could be a red herring. I love the most frustrating game in Australian history. Well, it's not Australian, so you can blame the Americans. I don't know if this item has any significance at all.
There must be a story behind these wolf paintings. What story?
Good question.
I don't need to know.
What's the significance of the Madonna? But Lily? What did he say? Something about...
Father Getz said the lily was a gift from the Madonna. That's an odd way of looking at it.
Gift from the Madonna. I'm gonna give this guy the lily.
I'm not sure Georg would want to see that. I don't have anything... Cosima was Wagner's wife, I think. She probably just talks about him in her journal.
Sometimes forget there's a word that's at a birth. Relatable. Well, there is an ad about to start.
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero.
Well, I thought we were making some progress there, but now I'm not so sure. Can I plant the lily in the lake? What the 4 areas do you think have important info? I don't know what I'm trying to do. So I managed to... Oh, here we go. Try enough things and eventually something will happen. The one thing I've learned from these games. Don't know why I'm putting this flat.
Figure out what you want me to do. But I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
Getting very, like... very spiritual. Wow. He's having a vision. This game, man. This game. Can I get my flower back? No. Flower's gone forever. Okay, what are we gonna... how is this vision helping us? Not that, you know, it's great. Like, I'm glad she had a vision. That seems like it was important for her morale. But, like, at the end of the day, when the chips are down,
It's a memorial.
how is this vision helping? It was Ludwig's face, by the look of it. I'm just going to be interested that we had a vision of Ludwig. Maybe, probably the Dalheimer guy?
Hi. You just had a phone call.
No.
It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Really? I wonder what it was.
Maybe it's from Gabriel.
Don't hold your breath.
Wait. What did she say? In the
I don't
inbox.
have anything to ask Gerda right now.
Is that an inbox? Looks like an inbox. What did she
I
say?
don't have anything.
I missed what she said. It's a problem. Maybe it's in the inbox of the study. Fingers crossed. Why is her walking like that? Animated messages video. I don't know. They ran out of video space, maybe. Like she said there was a fax. My wife does that all the time. I wonder what it was. Like you could just go read it. But
It wasn't worth picking up the first time. I don't know
I'm just gonna read it.
who should I call.
Who did you call?
I don't think.
No, I want to call Delma.
I don't have anything to.
No, I don't, apparently. So where is this? Did anybody hear what you just said?
I'm not sure.
There's nothing.
It was probably important. Maybe the post office. Maybe? Gosh, this is bad.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
My God, what did you say a minute ago? I was listening, but somebody else wants to know. I feel like they could skip some of the FMVs. Oh wait, I was going to the post office. Like, yeah, we've seen the animation of her getting into the car. Do we really need to see that again? Go to the town hall? Nobody here before. Oh, that's the.
I don't have any.
That's the pub, not this one. The other one. Taking the coats off and on is the best part of the series. I apologize.
No one there.
Apologize for my mistake.
Hallo, Frau Gelbe. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr langes Fax.
Ein Fax.
Das ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön. Thomas Chapel. Oh.
What do we got? What do we got? Let's have a look at this. A fax of Ludwig's diary translation? How did we get this? It seems I've had a change of heart. Please keep these in the strictest confidence. That's a strange turn of events.
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall it be compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task. 3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul.
Definite werewolf.
5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor.
The resolution for a fax is 1728 by 1100 pixels, or 204 by 98 dpi. How do you know this? Is that this? Cults? No, I think he got bitten by a wolf and he turned into a werewolf, I'm pretty sure. I guess the hunting club is a cult of sorts. I don't know how many of them are werewolves. I'm assuming at least one of them is.
30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor.
Bitten by a radioactive larvae, very woolly. Welcome in, lasses. Wolf, is that a fancy name for a dingo? Even if you're constraining yourself to things that are in Perth, Kratzel, there aren't. I don't know if there would be any dingoes in Perth, to be honest. I would be surprised. I think they're separate things.
10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil, if I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would.
There are American dingoes, really? Interesting. I did not know that. I assumed that was an Australian thing.
12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there.
So do we think it's Louis that has, caused this accident? And, making him a werewolf was, in his mind, a gift, but Ludwig is not that happy about it, obviously. It's like how there are American and European badges. I didn't know that either. There you go.
10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened.
So the great friend is Wagner. Yeah, I would prefer Amazon gift cards too. Just make a note of that, everybody. If you're considering sending me lycanthropy, I'd prefer not. Well, yeah, that's...
2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope.
So Wagner and Ludwig were trying to cure his lycanthropy by the look of it.
April 1883. The great friend is dead.
Oh dear, that's unfortunate.
How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice? 10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Let's Google dingoes in Perth. You could go meet one for $50. I'm gonna pass on that, to be honest. I guess they are in Perth, though. Little bro got castles and servers. Still ended up. Look, it's a very relatable situation. We've all, at one time or another, faced the decision: will I sell one of my beloved castles in order to fund the cure for lycanthropy? It's very relatable. Okay, so that is important. Oh, no worries. Good luck, Art. Yeah. I feel like Dalmire will want to know about this. That's...
I'm back.
Oh?
Good.
No, that's it. Okay. I don't know what I'd do with only 3 castles exactly. Guy's down on his dumps. I feel like every time I've tried to achieve something tonight in this game, it has not worked, and I have at best just stumbled onto something else that now is apparently a thing. So I feel like we want to call this guy.
I don't have anything to talk to Herr Dahlmeier about at the moment.
I feel like you do. We can call Chapel
I
and
don't
say
think
thanks.
Mr. Chapel wants to hear from me again.
Now, what will we do with the diary? Well, how's the diary going to help us then? Dahlmeier he wanted us to keep him like apprised of anything we learned. I thought he said to call him. Maybe I just need to sit at the bench, which concerningly did crash the game last time I tried to. We'll save before I do it. Save. Like he's just gonna... Like, am I waiting? I feel like that's just an idle animation.
This is where they found...
How do I get him to show up again?
It's a memorial chapel.
It could be just repressing, but like, I don't remember being this confused as to what I was trying to do in the first game. I could be wrong. Who's gonna want to see the diary? I don't feel like Georg will be that interested. Oh no, okay. All my instincts are wrong, apparently.
Yes, but no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August, 1880. The experiments go better and better. Faye has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God! Wait, I want to show you something.
Buckle along.
I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
Yeah.
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
August 1882.
Here is a map to the opera.
He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.
We still don't know where the package is, though, right? The package. He's still an elves called Sequel and Son of Sequel. Amazing.
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her.
Oh, she's a hoot, all right. Just pretend you don't have a penis around and you'll be fine. Got this inborn need to rip them off.
Now I'm really intrigued.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, well, party, you might say. And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie... Oh.
Better. Come here, Kleiner.
What is going on here?
Detta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
What has Gabriel got himself into this time? Did not expect this. Awkward.
Friedrich, I can't just take your date.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason I don't find myself in that mood. Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention. Detta. Zeige ihm sein Schlafzimmer.
Initially, I thought it was ending up with all three of them doing some stuff. I thought the homoerotic coding was the subtext was suddenly becoming the text, but no dice. Maybe at the hunting weekend. Saxophone says it all. Oh. Oh, he's just interested in his bling. Oh? Or is he? So wants to touch his hair. Did he take some hair? Not the father. Wow, that was something. That sure was something. Business to attend to. So he noticed it in the end. Who? Von Glauer. He noticed the talisman. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, unclear. I think he didn't know. My reading was he didn't know. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I think he just kind of like... It was slightly ambiguous as to whether he was like pretending to be asleep, but he did seem pretty out of it. So I would say the intention was that he didn't know that it happened. So we're at Von Glau's house. Who are you? What's Gabriel even trying to do? We gotta go to the... I think we're going to the hunt today, aren't we?
Go back to the U-boat place right now.
Okay.
No point in going back in there at the moment.
This is surprisingly helpful.
I don't need to do anything else at the lab. Just thinking about Von Glau's place gives me a hangover.
We can go to the police station. You got the diary.
The American P.I.
Criminal Commissar Lieber. I couldn't just call you KKL, could I?
Sit down.
How about KKK?
Sit down.
I don't want to discuss anything heavy till I've picked up my tape recorder.
Picked up my tape recorder? Where's his tape recorder? Did I plant my tape recorder somewhere? I don't even remember doing that. It's been too many weeks. Did I plant it in here?
Neater than Detective Mosley.
I remember taking...
I'm sure nothing's changed since the last time I looked at the map.
Taking some notes secretly.
I don't want to discuss anything. Probably nothing of interest back there. I don't want to discuss...
I feel bad that I can't remember what I was doing.
I don't want to discuss... At least he's neater than Detective Mosley. That's me. I don't want to...
Okay, I can't actually do anything. I know that all I've got as a note was the lawyer was going to get some information about missing people. Let's go check in on that.
Ah, guten Morgen, Gabriel. Another envelope came from Rittersberg. A request for me and a letter for you.
Let's see what Grace has got to say, hey? No, I can't do it. Let's do this one. Full stamp.
Gabriel, I've been busy on
Only
this
one
case,
page.
and it's starting to pay off. Thought I'd fill you in. There's definitely something going on with Ludwig II. I'm pretty sure he was involved with a werewolf. In fact, he was probably turned into one himself. Anyway, something happened to him on this hunting trip, and afterwards he fits the profile in the lore book to a T. It's really fascinating. There's an American couple here, the Smiths. They're from Pennsylvania, if you can believe it. Mrs. Smith has been telling me all about your fortune, and she's sure you're tied in with Ludwig somehow. She also told me to warn you to beware the Black Wolf. Have you learned anything about that yet? So don't tell me where you're staying, as if I care. Really, we're supposed to be a team, Gabriel. I'm holding up my end. I've about done all I can down here, and if you want, I can join you there soon. Perhaps I'll see something I recognize from my research. I'm serious. Grace.
Christ, she's losing it. Ludwig II, a werewolf. Yeah, right.
Gabriel, she's serious. She said she was serious.
I don't want to discuss anything heavy till I've picked up my tape recorder.
Where's your goddamn tape recorder? Oh, I left it in the notebook. Left it in the notebook. I remembered. Crisis averted. That's our best friend.
The men will be meeting here later today for the trip. I'm sure they won't wait for you, so you might want to be on time.
I'll be here. Sweet of you to worry, though.
Oh, I thought the magazine was gone. Is anything else for us to do here? I guess we can try talking to this guy, just in case. I didn't think so. Alright, so. Listen.
My new tape recorder.
This one? This? England. Do I have to, like... Oh, here we go.
I recorded some...
No, just let me...
I'm sure whatever they said is...
How do I... Why can I not... Can I load it? How do I load it? I want to use this.
I need to pick a tape first.
Yeah, I want to pick one that isn't here. How do I pick this one?
I'm sure whatever they said is in German. I need a translator.
Ah. Got it. Well, we know who the man for that job is.
Can I bother you for another favor? I need something translated, and I need somebody I can trust to do it.
And you're asking me? You obviously don't know German lawyers.
Harry, you're such a kidder.
I'm not kidding, I'm evil.
Okay. Here it is.
Wir müssen miteinander reden.
We should talk?
Nein.
No?
Es ist meine Karriere, verdammt noch einmal. Vielleicht sogar mehr, wenn die...
His career is in danger even if the police...
Ich habe Ihnen doch gesagt, nicht darüber zu sprechen.
I told you not to speak of it.
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
The police must know that our wolves are not responsible. There are tests they can perform on the bodies.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
So, your escaped wolves are not the killers. What's the problem?
Aber Herr Knight, er kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Er hat viele Fragen gestellt.
He says you've been asking a lot of questions.
Worüber?
About what?
Über die Wölfe.
About the wolves. Who are these men?
Just friends. I think there's more.
Was ist los, von Eigner? Ich muss mit jemand anderem reden.
He doesn't want to talk, says he has someone else to speak to.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Do you know anything about Großberg's death?
Wieso sollte ich?
Why the hell should I?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
I gave you his name.
Und?
And?
Herr Knight fragt mich, ob ich Großberg kenne.
He says you asked him if he knew Großberg.
Was?
I think I know what happens next.
You know, it would be a great tragedy if the Ritterline were to die out. Great tragedy. I'm not just talking about for the sake of our firm, but...
I know what I'm doing, Harry.
Do you though?
Have any luck with that missing person search?
It is not. Which, the lawyers or Gabriel's?
Of something this morning. Yes, there are two forest areas where missing persons incidents are concerned. The Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald and the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald. Frau Hogel checked both these areas back 10 years. Between 1960 and 1969, there were only 1 to 2 cases a year in the Bavarian National Forest area. Between 1970 and 1990, there were 10 to 12 cases each year. Oh. In 1991, it went up to 17, then went back down to 12 in 92 and 93. The Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald figures are similar.
Curious.
Does something ring a bell?
If it does, I should be able to hear it loud and clear. I'm leaving this afternoon for the Bavarian National Forest.
Gulp. Yeah, the lawyer's hair is very, has a lot of body, I would say. It's impressive. What does it take to travel from Germany to Perth? I really have no idea. 20 hours? That sounds probably about right. I think it's like 14 hours from Melbourne to LA? Which, I mean, that's my only reference point.
I don't have anything. Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
But it would be more than that. It's calling something as soon as we leave. The 18 from Perth to London. Maybe. You might be right. You might also be making it up. Who can say? Okay, let's talk to the policeman. Oops. Hopefully we can talk to him now. Regentenplatz.
Mr. Knight.
Not even going to try to say that again.
Kommissar Lieber?
Sit down.
Gabriel seems like he's still kind of a bit drunk.
What's the status on the case?
There's nothing new that I can share with you.
Is there anything new that you can't share with me?
I'll put the cup on this one.
Okay, let's try this. You haven't found the zoo wolves yet?
No.
Have you caught anything yet?
No.
Why am I not surprised?
Not making any friends though, is he?
Kind of a funny thing. I talked to Grossberg's assistant. It was a fluke, really. But she mentioned you guys took some of Grossberg's ledgers?
I told you to stay out of our business, Knight.
True, true. Why did you guys take ledgers if Grossberg was just a random victim?
As long as this case is open, I'm going by the book. That means a standard background check on the victim.
Find anything?
I don't think anyone's looked yet. They'll probably assign one of the younger men to do it. As you say, Grossberg was a random victim.
Did I say that?
I think it was though. You were very close, close, GG. Good guess. That's what GG stands for.
I don't suppose you'd let me take an eensy-weensy look at Grossberg's ledgers.
Absolutely not.
What if I could prove that Grossberg wasn't a random victim?
You're crazy.
Am I?
Look, if you have information, I want to know what it is now.
What information? Look, 5 minutes with the ledgers. If Grossberg was a random victim, my looking won't matter. And if not, I may be able to help you out. You get nothing to lose either way.
I don't believe you know anything. No papers.
Yeah, I'd say like the go-to Australian holiday location is like Bali, Indonesia. But for us, it's usually just local stuff like kind of country Western Australia. But yeah, otherwise like people go to like Pacific Islands like Mauritius, Maldives. Are they Pacific? I don't actually know. They're islands. Can we give him the tape?
If I can convince you I do know something new about this case, will you let me see Grossberg's ledgers?
I'm listening.
Good. Keep it up.
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern. Gut,
Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
Aber, Herr Knight,
Yeah.
wir kamen gestern Morgen
Plane ride would not be pleasant, I don't think.
Worüber?
über die Wölfe.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Wieso sollte ich?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
Und?
You were...
The ledgers first, please.
Starter, bringen Sie Großbergs Papiere herein.
Not hugely. I guess, like, Canada is one place I've thought about going. And other than that, it would be, like, kind of visiting some of the historical places in, like, Italy and Germany and France. But that's probably as far as
You'd better have something important to tell me.
as far as I've thought about it.
Or you'll learn more about German law enforcement than you ever cared to know.
Stand up. Doing it. He's looking at the ledgers. Oh, he's taken a page out of the ledgers. That seems like poor form, honestly.
Starter! Kommen Sie her und nehmen Sie die Papiere weg.
It's been standing. Do like my standing. Just standing up against these lockers. That's all I've been doing. Certainly didn't touch anything. Just really the standing. Special standing.
Spill it.
Spill it.
Herr Dr. Klingman from the zoo?
Yes?
He belongs to a men's club, right? And the guy that was asking about Grossberg, well, he's in that club too. Ditto the third guy, the one with the personality of a pit bull.
Go on.
The guy that was asking about Grossberg, he was listed in one of Grossberg's address books. They knew each other. In the club, these fellas all patronize is only blocks from where Grossberg was killed. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Good work. We'll have the club investigated immediately. You'll have to leave that tape here.
Wait a minute. I'm already in with these guys. You go in there with your SWAT troop and my stool pigeon days are over.
Sorry, but I'm in charge of this case, and now I have a lead. I can't depend on a civilian to do my job. What's the name of this club?
The Friendly Wanderer. It's near the university.
He said it was blocks away from the Grossberg murder there. Doesn't make any sense.
We'll handle everything.
Sure, I understand. Good luck, Lieber.
The tape?
Cheapest holiday locations are Turkey and Bulgaria and Spain. I assume you can just go out your front door and there's like mountains and snow and Do you even need to go on a holiday? That is true. Yeah, we're the most remote capital city or something, aren't we? In the world. Grossberg's contact Dawn. Okay, so this is what we got from the file. We're gonna have to go here, and then we're gonna have to go back to the hunting club. Yeah, America is huge too. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break to go to the bathroom. And I'll be back in like a couple of minutes. Okay. Gloves has redeemed the Art of Point and Click Adventure games. Let's do that. Let's see if this works. It does. Get out of the way. Page 3. I don't know if this is even going to have a picture. It's a page of text. But I can read it to you if you would like. Introduction. It may be hard to imagine now. Boo, do you want a different page or do you want me to read it? I'm happy to read it. The first game. I don't think this is even a game. I think it's some pixel art somebody has done. I can read the intro. Okay. Yes. Okay. Introduction. It may be hard to imagine now, but there was a brief time, somewhere in the midst of the last few decades of the last century, when the point-and-click adventure pretty much conquered the world. Building on the foundations of the graphic and text adventures that came before them, they offered an intuitive control system, free of typing and random word guessing, directly connecting players to their characters and environments in a way that had never been seen before. And this, of course, meant everyone could finally enjoy them, even those of us that were terrible at spelling. Point-and-click adventures took us to wondrous locations around the globe, through fiction and reality, back and forward through time, and even into the depths of outer space. We could be whisked into the heart of the Amazon jungle, albeit by crashing a transport plane into a lagoon. Brought to meet the founding fathers and help Benjamin Franklin go kite flying. In front of the world's largest ball of twine, and even transported to the surface of Mars in a heavily modified minivan. These games introduced us to some of the most memorable characters ever to grace a computer screen, including a sardonic teenage wizard called Simon, a chic Parisienne called Nico, and a droll canine called Sam, along with Max, a hyperactive talking bunny rabbit. And who could forget the bumbling would-be pirate Guybrush Threepwood, his long-suffering love interest Elaine, and his root beer-averse nemesis, the ghost pirate LeChuck. Point-and-click adventures were often educational too, whether it be learning about the Minoan civilization of Knossos in Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, how to deal with an angry goat in Broken Sword, that Richard Boysen invented the boysenberry in Leisure Suit Larry, or the fact you should never pay more than $20 for a computer game in The Secret of Monkey Island. And with so many of these titles, the artists behind the on-screen visuals really knocked it out of the park. Here we have assembled some of the most eye-catching and easiest to get to without a lot of scary puzzles artwork from a diverse range of classic adventures for your delectation, along with a few words from the many brilliant people that helped to create the games. Enjoy the book, and remember, the monkeys are still listening. Thank you for that, Klaus. That. Alright, so we're going to go to Buchenau, and talk to Dawn. I eat a lolly snake. Can't say you know any of those games or characters. Some of them I plan to play. There was the Monkey Island reference, which I plan to play at some point. There was Sam and Max Hit the Road, which I have not played a lot of, and I don't currently own. It's not currently on my list of things that I was thinking of playing. Indiana Jones I would like to play. Broken Sword was in there. Leisure Suit Larry, I don't like. It's very he's basically just a guy who is trying to get laid. That's the whole premise of the game. It's not great. The first game's pretty good. I actually have only played the first game, to be fair. And No, I think I might have played number 6 or something, and I think the further the series goes, the more it just kind of devolves into crudeness. Like, at least the first one is kind of like, it tries to be more witty about it, but the later ones are just like, I think the 7th one, there's like collectible items just strewn around the world through the screens, and they're just dildos. You just have to locate dildos that are on screen somewhere that are hiding. So it's very strange. I doubt I will play that on the stream.
Hello, are you Mr. Dorn?
Yes. What do you want?
My name is Knight. I'm an associate for Grossberg's.
Grossberg. That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money. Now he's dead. Who's going to pay me, huh?
I'll be handling Grossberg's accounts. If you could just tell me what services you perform for him exactly, I can get you a check right away.
I don't talk to nobody about what I do.
It's any.
Maybe you and I can do business together. Otherwise, I've had enough of Grossberg and his associates. You again. Do you have the money Grossberg owed me?
You wouldn't take a traveler's check, would you?
No.
Didn't think so.
Do I actually need the cash then?
I don't think he'll take it.
Surely not.
I don't.
Well, I don't have to give him a crap ton of cash. Okay. Let's look at this.
Exports, exotics. It'd be nice to know what all this meant.
I forgot something. I'll be back later.
Uh-huh.
Guess we can ask the lawyer what the account says, maybe? Getting cash. Okay.
Could you pull some cash for me from the Ritter account?
Sure. How much do you need?
14,000 marks.
Are you sure it's wise to carry so much?
I won't be carrying it long.
All right. Frau Hogel, gehen Sie zur Bank und holen Sie mir 14.000 Mark vom Ritterkonto ab. Ja, schönen Dank. Perhaps you'd like to make out a will while we wait.
How about if I just leave everything to you?
I wish you would leave everything to me.
Thanks, darling.
Can I get him to translate this to me?
I'm not sure why I'd want.
Okay, and now we just got cash. I guess we can.
Have anything? I'm off.
A TV show, sports watch, and then gameplay myself. I hope I don't negatively impact your study. I think I would find it hard to have something on in the background while I was trying to study. But I'm very like a very focused kind of person. I need
I don't think she's
my quiet. I guess we're going to give this guy 14,000 marks, which sounds outrageous. But it is what it is. Sometimes you got to give some random guy in a rundown old shack 14,000 marks.
$14,000 marks. In cash.
Give you some motivation.
Please.
End your classes. I can't really say that with any integrity. Exactly.
Not good, huh? The smell. These stinking animals. No matter how much I spray them down, they smell.
Some creatures are like that, yes.
I'd be interested in hearing your business plan, Herr Knight.
These animals are filthy. Hungry, too. I'd like to put Dorn in one of these cages and leave him there.
What exotics did you get for Grossberg?
What kind of exotics did you get for Grossberg?
Anything. Cats he mostly got. Things that make good coats, you know. Things you can't get on the market. But for you pay cash up front. I get you anything.
Can you get hippopotamuses?
Okay. Maybe not anything. But most things I can get. You need some cats soon, huh? Gorilla. I can get gorilla.
Well, it's possible. I'll let you know.
Where's he getting gorillas from? That's wild. I agree. Structure is the most important thing. Setting out at the start of a study session what you're trying to do, I think, is a good idea. Because sometimes you can go for too long, try to get too much done, and then you peter out. And sometimes you can not commit to doing something. This is not just for study. This is just for anything that you know you're probably going to go through some period of like, I don't really want to be doing this. I think it's good to have a clear start and end. That's my advice. But your mileage may vary depending on your personality. Did Grossberg harvest the furs or did you? Okay. Exotic animal kennel.
Did Grossberg harvest the furs or did you?
Me? I do it. Only costs 250 marks extra, and I do a good job.
Bargain.
You get the skin all clean for that. Not the meat. You pay more for the meat.
Naturally.
But every few months, Grossberg, he wanted the whole thing live. I don't know what he did with those. I don't ask questions.
I think I know.
I guess he was buying animals to hunt.
Did you talk to Grossberg before he died?
Yeah, sure. A few days ago. I called the bastard for my money. He told me about you, you know.
He did?
Yeah, sure. Said he had a new business partner. And that soon he would have much money and could pay me everything. I thought he was lying. Now you show up. It's good for me he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
So who was his business partner? That I don't know.
How did Grossberg's export go?
Okay. Usually I bring animals in, not sell them out. I worked hard to find someone to take those too.
Oh, where did the exports end up anyway?
Taiwan. A zoo, they said. But I don't believe it. The restaurant is what I think.
Do they sell wolf meat at Taiwanese restaurants?
Why not? They sell tiger. Those people, they eat anything.
There were 2 wolves, right?
Yeah, sure. Male and female.
Right, so they...
Could I see where you kept the wolf?
Is this the zoo wolves? They shipped the zoo wolves up?
Last cage on the right. The one against the wall.
Oh? Get some fur. There's something there?
There's something in there, but I can't tell what it is.
How do I scare this tiger away? Seems like a real problem. Oh, the meat. Meat. We go and buy some sausage.
I'm not sure what else to say.
Finally gonna buy me some sausage. We've all been hanging out for it.
Can I have some of that, Weisswurst?
6 Mark, bitte.
I don't think we're getting bologna. I think we're getting white sausage. Whatever the hell that is.
Dankeschön.
Bitte.
I imagine a tiger would eat bologna though. Okay. I think that's our main lead right now. Getting whatever's in that cage, I think. Any plans for the weekend? I don't think so. Loves is going out for dinner tomorrow. It's too cold for the beach. Also, I'm not a beach fan. I'm sorry to break it to you. Dingoes, I mean, maybe. I need more information about the dingoes before I commit. On the face of it, I'm not sold. Not a huge beach baller. Oh, is it like is it the tags from the zoo, maybe? So why did he ship the zoo wolves up to Taiwan? That's the question.
I'm not sure what else to say.
Percival and Hilda. I think it's Parzival.
Hilda and Parzival's tags. So much for the killer zoo wolves theory.
Righto.
Sure.
Okay. So we know it wasn't the zoo wolves.
No point in going back in there. I don't need to go.
So we can go to the police, but I don't think he wants to tell the police anything else.
I don't want to talk to Liba.
I thought.
I don't need to do anything.
Okay, so
Just thinking about Von Glau.
I don't really have a lot of options. I guess we're going to the hunting club. I don't think there's... Let's save. Oh, a little musical guy has disappeared. That plays When the Saints Go Marching In. Disappointing. Alright, oh, these guys are ready to go hunting. Got their boots on.
Good. There you are. Ready to go?
I suppose, I don't really have any stuff. Von Agnes said he had guns at the lodge.
Oh, we'll fix you up. Never fear. Gentlemen, let's go.
Who am I bunking with? Is it bungalow?
Price. You two sleep in Price's room. Gabriel will take Henneman's for now.
Herrgott sacre. Ja, Baron.
Your room is the last door on the left upstairs. Today, we relax. Tomorrow, we hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
No, I don't think he is bunking with Glower, sadly. He got his own room, and Henneman wasn't very happy about it. He's got a share. It's an empty cupboard.
Nothing in here. There's nothing.
Glad we have an empty cupboard.
I'll never be able to sleep in this place. Not without a barricade on the door.
Preach. No worries, gloves.
I'll never be able... I could use a shower, but I want to look around first.
Oh, shit, we can leave, probably. Well, we can just...
I'd hate to get lost out there.
We can look down. No, I wanted to do down. Look down. The hotspot for down is very specific.
There's a ledge under the windows. Too bad it's not a little wider.
What's that?
There's a ledge on.
What am I going to do with the ledge? Put something on the ledge?
There's a ledge.
Can I? I don't know what the game wants
It's a
from me
ways
here.
down there, ain't it? It's a ways down there, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'd hate to get lost. There's a ledge under the windows. Too bad it's not a little wider. It's a ways down.
Sure what I meant to glean from that.
I could use. I'll never.
Please don't give me a huge tip. Not yet. Point and click. Okay, I accept your tip. Oh, this guy doesn't like us. He's locked his door.
Hey.
I mean, it seems like maybe we need to climb around the outside using the ledge, but it's not wide enough. So I don't know what that means. No, now we're in somebody else's room. Prices. Prices? Or we can look in other people's wardrobes. Okay. Is that a rope or a whip? It's a whip. Take the rope and we'll stuff it into our adventure game sized pockets. I don't think we can do anything with any of this. Yeah, we're just rifling through things. So give you some information about the sociology of small groups, subcultures in Norway, but I doubt it would help. I'm here for it. Lay it on me. Sociology of small groups, subcultures. Sounds interesting.
I'm pretty sure Herr Price is in there, and I don't want to know what he's doing.
Oh, we can go search under his bed and find something. No, nothing under his bed. Under the pillows, that's where I always hide all my incriminating info. I did assume it was the course you're studying, yeah. Any takeaways that you can share? Oh, maybe we can drop the rope down from somebody else's window. But why would I want to do that? At whose window?
More woods than you can shake a stick at. That ledge runs along the entire face of the building. Too narrow to walk on, though.
Okay, can I do this?
I hate it when I come up with ideas like this.
Okay. I don't know if this helps though, does it? Maybe then climb up the rope and like shuffle along the wall to get to the other guy's room? Oh, that's going to be really obvious. How's he going to get that out the window? Oh, I'm going for it right now. Got it. Yep. I'm unsure what the purpose of the rope is here. Right, just as an anchoring point? This is the this sure is something. I like how we didn't even explore the house fully. We went, like, if you took this out of the context of an adventure game, just imagined Gabriel doing this in real life. He's gone literally into the first door that he's found, jumped out the window, climbed along the roof, and climbed into the next window. Got some clothes. I think it's just the same. I don't think there's anything here. What's that? It's the same. Okay. Nothing in the cupboards. Check his bed. There's a book. That book looks incriminating. Look at the book. He's not hiding anything under his pillows, man. Dear diary. And then I murdered him. I knew it.
Same entry I saw at the Hunt Club. Same entry I saw at the Hunt.
Can I take, like, a copy of it? No? Okay. Guess that's that. Hey, bud. Still going? Still going? We've just done a daring climb across a window. We're on the hunt now. Well, not on the hunt, but we're in the woods in a house.
Nothing unusual about the rug. Hello. Someone's been tromping around barefoot in the mud. Orange mud at that.
Orange mud.
Hello. Nothing on. Nothing in the sink. Nothing in
the sink. Not the bathtub. Is there a wolf in there?
Not even a ring in the tub. Not even a.
Okay. Guess that's the end of that chapter.
I can't go out that way. I'd have to leave the door unlocked.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here. You reckon we have to go to the next door? Seems unlikely to me. Oh, we can't. Can't go any further. Can only go back. Oh, we're invading privacy. I've seen him fumble around enough, I think. Should we put the rope back, do you reckon? Not putting the rope back? I just came into your cupboard and...
I think I'll keep the rope for now.
Seems like it's a giveaway that you've broken into this other guy's room.
It's no use. I saw him lock it myself.
He's having a bath. That Kleeman? No?
Sorry, I didn't know you were busy.
Mach nicht. I'm always up for company.
Okay.
So, amuse me, Herr Knight.
Amuse me.
Tell me about the club.
I know, right?
Well, you've already grilled the others about it. Really, it's so tedious.
All right, we can talk about something else. Can I assume you're a fan of the club philosophy?
Well, look at me. I love to eat and I love to drink. I own a butchery and a brewery, which means I love people who love to eat and drink. If I could make it the national religion, I would.
Point taken.
Oh yeah, I love just being in a bath and striking up a conversation with somebody I just met. You know me so well, Kratzel. Bio, you missed the awkward love scene. Well, I guess we didn't see the actual love scene, but we saw the lead up to it and the post presumed coitus. It was Gabriel and von Glauer, the lead guy from the club, having they were quite drunk, just sitting on the couch, and there was some slow sax playing, and everything suggested that it was going to be them. But then a random blonde woman turns up, who is obviously von Glauer's woman. And von Glauer just palms her off and tells her to sleep with Gabriel basically. And then even up to that point, I thought, maybe this is going to be a three-way, because it definitely seemed like Gabriel and von Glauer have some unresolved sexual tension. You heard me. You heard me. But anyway, it just ended up Gabriel presumably sleeping with von Glauer's occasional friend. And then von Glauer came in as Gabriel was basically passed out on the bed, comes in, sees his Schattenjager talisman, which is not a euphemism, and then possibly takes some of his hair and or strokes his hair, unclear, and then walks out. So you missed all that. And so did Nolan.
Do you know what type of animal we'll be hunting tomorrow?
Deer, I suppose.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, it's too bad we don't have something more interesting to hunt.
What do you mean?
Well, Grossberg's death's gonna make it difficult to get anything really challenging. Leopards, lions, things like that.
You enjoy sticking your neck out, don't you?
Do I?
If it were me, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of someone like Von Zell.
Makes a good point. Not a euphemism, but is a double entendre. The characters are something, that's for sure. This is a very unique game, I would say.
Were you the club's main contact with Grossberg?
Yeah. Buying and selling exotic animals isn't exactly legal in Germany. The others didn't want to know.
Very 90s.
What does Baron von Zell have to do with Grossberg?
Nothing.
But he knew Grossberg. You asked him about Grossberg the other night at the club.
My, what big ears you have.
You gave von Zell Grossberg's name, why?
Because he asked me for it.
Yeah, I don't know how many FMV games there are. There's definitely a handful, at least, that I'm aware of.
Do you know why von Zell wanted Grossberg's name?
He did not share his reasons with me.
Well, you must have thought something.
I assumed that since von Zell was getting too big for
Yeah, true.
since he was no longer von Glauer's pet, that he had intentions of leaving and starting his own club.
And you didn't have a problem helping him go independent?
I would love to see him leave. And I'm not the only one.
The fully FMV game, whereas like Seventh Guest has some cutscenes but not much gameplay. Right. So I don't think I've played... I've played a bit of Tex Murphy and the Pandora Directive, which I feel like is pretty similar to this in terms of... I think there's a bit of like 3D first-person movement around scenes. So I guess not quite the same, but I'm pretty sure like all the conversation and all the cutscenes are like FMV.
Would your cooperation in giving out Grossberg's name have anything to do with the money you owe von Zell?
How do you know about the money? You only been with the club a few days. Did the Baron say something?
What's a big secret? Von Zell is a banker, isn't he?
That's right, he's a banker, and I am a successful businessman.
There you go. And he offered to cut your debt in half for a small favor, I understand. It's not your fault Grossberg's dead. Have you heard of the Black Wolf?
Nein, I don't know this.
Are you sure?
Maybe there are black wolves here, maybe not. I have never seen them, I have only heard them.
What do you mean you heard them?
These wolves in the woods. I'm glad I never saw them. They make such sounds. It makes your hair stand on end.
Are you telling me you've heard wolves around here?
Yeah, of course. You should be sure you don't go out in the dark at night. These wolves, sometimes they sound very close by.
But Klingman told me wolves are extinct in Germany, except for maybe a few in the Alps. We're not close to the Alps, are we?
Your Herr Doctor is obviously mistaken. There are wolves in the woods. I've heard them myself, many times.
No, I assume...
Excuse yourself now, Herr Knight. It's getting cold.
Oh.
This is a 90s FMV. I assume he's actually naked in the tub.
Close the door on the way out, please.
Realism. Okay, so that was this door. Next door. We had some heavy exposition here.
What do you want, Knight?
Klingman's having a rest.
Just scoping things out.
Really? Look all you want at the great wonders of this room, then leave. I'm trying to rest.
Oh, I will. I'm going to search your entire damn room.
Too much. Klingman's here. I can't snoop. I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first.
Can I tie him up? Oh, let's give him the wolf tags.
I'd love to show him the tags, but I need to get just a few more facts first. I don't think showing...
Help. he cares about any of this, to be honest.
I don't think showing that to Klingman would do any good.
What? Yeah.
I don't think showing that to Klingman would do any.
Using a stein to drink a beer now. That's right. It wasn't clear before, but now we know. So maybe we need something else.
I don't think.
I don't know what would make Klingman want to talk to us. Enter.
All settled there?
Uh-huh. Nice place.
Yes, it is. You should go for a walk. The woods are beautiful, and you could get your bearings before tomorrow's hunt.
Good idea.
You looking at him?
Friedrich wouldn't appreciate me messing around in here. Friedrich wouldn't appreciate. He's busy.
Nope, can't talk to him. Are we going here? That was Bath guy. So that was Klingman, okay. Guess they brought their steins from home.
I wish someone would start a fire. I wish.
Where is this random woman staying? Oh, she's not here. That was when we were back in Munich, at von Glauer's place. She came to drop in. Yeah, it wasn't. I was gonna say it wasn't quite as weird. There weren't like 8 people in the building when that happened. Just von Glauer.
I wish someone would.
Just von Glauer. What's in this cupboard? A lamp. Lamps are useful. Or a candle? Put that in my pocket. Doesn't look like something that should go in a pocket, honestly.
Closet. Nice.
Okay. Got a candle.
Hey, Henneman. Looks like we finally have a chance to talk.
Well, as long as my glass is full, you can ask me anything you like.
Are you especially close to anyone at the club?
Oh, I drift on the fringes, Herr Knight. You, however, seem to have gone straight to the top.
Oh, I don't think so.
Don't be modest. Everyone can see you as a new golden boy. Why do you think von Zell bothers to hate you?
Are you and Von Zell good friends?
No, I was never good enough for von Zell. No, I get along better with those who do not think so much of themselves.
Von Agner? No.
Yeah, von Agner's a good man. Dr. Klingman, too, I like. He comes by the Donisel and drinks with me sometimes. Well, you could stop by sometime if you want. Yeah, I don't like drinking alone.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of invitations. Here's, I think, both literally and figuratively fresh meat in this situation.
You and Klingman make an unlikely pair. What do you find to talk about?
Herr Doctor likes to discuss the club philosophy. He's very enthusiastic, you know. That's what made him want to join in the first place.
You sponsored Klingman's membership.
Me? No, von Zell.
Von Zell?
He doesn't seem like the welcoming type.
Oh, that's what I thought too. You know, when Vancel brought Klingman in, I thought they must be very close. But the way Klingman asks questions, you'd think he hardly knew Vancel. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, who can say why Vancel does anything?
Is there any reason you don't want a room with Price?
No, you may not have noticed, but the man is a rotting schwein. Why the Baron puts up with him, I will never know. I can tell you what he's doing right now up there in his room. He has shut himself in the bathroom, and he isn't taking a bath. I tell you, you can't turn your back on a man like that. No one is safe.
What is he doing?
Price was a hotshot lawyer.
Yeah, was 10 years ago. He's lucky he doesn't need the money now because he can't get work.
Why not?
He's too obvious with his nature, you know? Okay, so maybe other men are like this, you know, thinking only what's between their legs. Price, he has no respect for normal human decency. He flaunts his perversion.
Isn't that what the club's about? Getting in touch with one's instincts, being primal?
Yeah, okay, so it is. That's a question for the Baron, not for me. I only say what I see about Price.
This is a nice hunting lodge. Do y'all come here often?
Oh, at least once a month altogether. Oh, we can come anytime we want by ourselves.
Do you have any other properties where y'all hunt?
Yeah, we have a lodge at Alfdorf, but we don't go there much. It is not so convenient as this one.
Alfdorf?
Is that one of the places that was the increased killings?
Is the club in Alfdorf close to a forest too?
Not close. In. It's in the Naturpark Schwäbisch Frankreicher Wald.
Of course it is.
Can't keep track of the names of places, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Black Wolf? No.
Thanks for the talk.
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen.
Right, should we go for a walk? We've been everywhere now. I feel like we're going to come across the... What's his name?
I wish someone...
Von Agnor or whatever. Can't light the lantern here. I do have a candle, but I don't have any way of lighting it that I can think of. Go this way. Go into this building, or we can go this way. So we'll go into the building first. That seems safer. I feel like we could end up in a snake and light switch situation. Yes.
Tools. Shears.
Stick them in those inventory, that adventure game inventory.
Tools. Tools.
I was actually clicking on... Are these rakes? Yeah, they're rakes.
Tools.
Okay, well... yeah. Let me just put my coat together to cover up the enormous shears that I've just put in. I've just exited the whole building. I guess that was all I could do then.
I'd prefer to keep the horses over there and me over here. I'd prefer...
Guess so. Okay. We got a bunch of random tools now. We got rope, candle, and shears. It's really feeling like an adventure game. Oh, we're just wandering in the woods now. It does sound like Clue. Savon and Glower in the barn with the shears.
There are traces of an orangish mud in the print. There are traces.
Just like in What's His Face's room. Can we get some of it?
There are traces.
It seemed like.
There are traces of an orangish mud in the print.
How deep we're going into the forest here. We need a map here? We might need a map. There's like multiple directions. Okay. Oh, we're back. Okay, it's a circle. And that takes us back up to the other screen, yeah. That's just a two. Don't know, we can go down here as well.
The ravine's pretty deep. I don't think I can cross it.
Okay. Just spot for Gabriel.
The ravine.
Get turned around here. Okay, haven't been here before. There's some orange mud.
The earth is orange over here. Must be some minerals in the soil.
Okay. We can just go into the bushes, can we? Oh, we got the shears. Before I go into the scary looking bushes, I should finish up. Okay, I think that's everywhere. Pretty sure we've been to all the screens. So let's snippety snip. It's a hole. We don't have our candle lit. I don't know if we should go in there without our candle lit. Oh, it's fairly well lit.
God damn.
Covered in the red dirt. It's music. The 12 key doors here.
What's that smell?
What noise? That's what I want to know.
Christ! It's a big fucking hole.
It's a big fucking hole. Wow. Someone's down there
I
apparently.
can't see anything, and I'm not going down in there again in the dark.
Well, how do I light my candle? Come back later. I've got a rope. No, he said he wouldn't go down there. I need to light my candle. Okay. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Any flint nearby? Not that I've seen. Haven't seen anything. Nobody's smoking, which is kind of surprising for the 90s. Got a lighter? Nobody's got a lighter. See, I can't light the fire either. So I'm missing something.
I wish
someone would light the fire too. Do you reckon if I talked to somebody? I can't even talk to him anymore. Oh. That's just going up the stairs cutscene.
I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman...
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first.
Okay, I can do this now. Good.
Hildegun and Parcel. Nice names.
Mein Gott.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna turn you in.
Please, Herr Knight, it would mean my job.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't. Not if you tell me exactly what happened.
I'm afraid.
Of Von Zell.
It's his fault. I only followed his instructions.
Why did Von Zell want to kidnap those wolves?
He said he wanted to own a pair because he admired their nature as predators. He told me he would keep them in a private place, a safe place, to study.
How did you meet Von Zell in the first place?
He came to one of my lectures about 3 months ago. He was very knowledgeable about wolves, very. He said he admired my work. I was impressed by his knowledge and his title. Then he told me about the club, about how exclusive it was, about their philosophy. It was like a dream come true for me.
Yes, it is seductive. So the wolves were your price of admission. How did you get the wolves out of the zoo?
I led Baron von Zell and another man that I didn't know into the zoo through a delivery gate. The other man drugged the wolves with some meat. When they were asleep, he and von Zell put 2 of them into the truck and drove off. I was afraid when the police came and investigated the next day, but they didn't find anything. I thought we had gotten away with it. Then the killings started.
Your wolves aren't responsible. They were shipped to Taiwan. They never hurt anyone.
That is more of a relief than you could possibly imagine. But the wolves, are they safe?
I don't have that information. What do you think? Guess that's all I need to know.
Please don't say anything to the police. I swear I have told you everything.
Yeah, I know. I won't tell your dirty little secrets. For safekeeping. You enjoy your nap, Doc?
Rolling up in the fetal position. Solid move. And Ad about to run.
I don't think Herr von Agner wants to see me right now.
Von Agner? Well, that's the bath guy. Can't remember their names. I can only remember caricatures of personalities. There's no, like, matches in this cupboard? No.
I could use a shower, but I want to look around first. I'll never be able to...
Can I, like... I don't think I need to... I saw from... VM that there's an uninitialized parameter, and I'm, like, nervous of a crash. But we've succeeded so far.
I'm pretty sure Herr Price is in there, and I don't want to know what he's doing.
Relatable. None of this looks like I can light a candle with it. What? I don't even... Oh, that's like a beam of light coming in, I think. There's some gloves, some clothes. I don't know what this is. And that's a whip. He's got a whip. That's just to get out the door.
It's no use. Friedrich wouldn't. He's busy.
Wonder if I can... Oh, what about these? No? Are they not lit? Can't be interacted with. Dang. How do I light the lamp? Let's be away.
These might come in handy in the woods. I have a feeling it can get pretty dark around here. I'd better be prepared.
Can I just turn it on? Like, I wonder if I can just... like, use it on the hole or something. That's not where I want to go. Well, I'm just wondering if I can just, like, use it on the darkness. You cast magic missile into the darkness. Okay, so lost. I wonder if I use this
The
here.
lantern won't do much good unless it's lit.
I agree. It won't. Yeah. It needs to be lit. lit, he says. Okay, hope it went well. Doesn't feel like something that you would be able to do in a forest. Like, doesn't feel like you would come across a means of lighting a lamp in a forest. Probably old-fashioned. My hot take. We've come across is mud. Didn't go well, but it didn't go ocean either. Pondish. There's no lamp in here, right? No, it's decidedly dark in here, actually.
Nothing else I can use?
Yeah. Good. Let me get somebody to light the fire, do you reckon? I don't think there's anything else we can do in, what's his face's room? Oops. Can I go back into his room? Yeah. We can't go any further. I already searched that. Already looked at this.
Same entry I saw at the Hunt Club.
Wait, there's nothing else here, right? Like you can't. Ah. God damn it.
If I'm not mistaken, Grossberg was trying to cash in on all the excitement around the missing zoo wolves. Von Zell must have been the new business partner Grossberg told Dorn about. Guess Von Zell didn't care much for the idea.
500,000 marks.
If I'm not mistaken, Grossberg was trying to cash in.
Well, that was good. What about this lamp? Just want to light my damn lamp, you know?
Nothing.
We already found this. I don't know if we need to find it after.
Hello. Someone's been tromping around barefoot in the mud.
Doesn't help though, does it?
Not even.
Can't light a lamp with a bath. And yeah. The first thing they teach you. Bath school. Now look at his dresser table. It's the window again. Yeah. So, I really want to light this lamp before I finish. I have a lot of leads though. Oh wait, what's that? This cupboard's not interactive. No. Oh, somebody's lit it. So we needed to find all of the pertinent information before the game will let us continue. Okay, we've actually got to go over here before it will let us. No?
That fire feels good.
Can't light it? Oh, really? God damn it. Thank you. I don't feel bad about that, about taking that hit. Did he have to? Had he forgotten how?
Light here.
Had he forgotten how matches worked? This looks like a match. I'm just gonna light it, just to see if it works like a match. Games are funny. Let's climb into the hole. Who do we think's in the hole? I think he said somebody was down there, didn't he? Yeah, no, I don't feel too bad about that one. A little cover on top. There we go. What are we gonna find? Dead body? Several dead bodies. Wait, that one's moving. Uh-oh. I think we witnessed. It was. I've forgotten his name. Von Angle? Or it was a man eating other people. I'm just casually strolling through the woods again. Where's everyone gone?
What is it? What's happened?
Happened, nothing happened.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
No, Sweet Jesus. In the woods.
Show me. Gabriel, where are you going?
In there.
With it. Jeez.
Something must be done.
Did you see him in the... Did you see Von Zell?
Von Zell? No. I didn't see anybody. Only the bodies.
But he was in there before. Eating. Von Zell is a werewolf. It looks like he's been killing like this for a long time, using the woods for cover at this lodge and at your other lodge in
Doesn't have a candle.
I think he stalks his victims to learn their habits, and then attacks them in secluded spots. He drags them back here to the cave to eat. The victims are reported missing since no bodies are ever found. Von Zell's careful not to let himself be seen in wolf form. One woman did see him, but no one believed her. Then something changed. I don't know why. Von Zell cooked up this plan to steal wolves from the zoo. Wolves that public mutilations could be blamed on. But he needed an inside man. So he seduced Klingman into wanting to join the club, then used a lure of sponsorship to set up the kidnapping. But then he needed a way to get rid of the wolves, a way that guaranteed the wolves wouldn't be found by the police. He knew the club got exotic animals on the black market. He'd been doing it for years. Von Agner had built up a massive debt to Von Zell. Von Zell offered to subtract part of it if Von Agner gave him the name of the exotic's contact. The contact was a man named Grossberg. Now, Grossberg was perfectly willing to get rid of the wolves for a fee. Grossberg got greedy. When he read of the wolf killings in the newspaper, he tried to blackmail Von Zell.
He said he saw bodies. I think he said he saw bodies. It's a lot of exposition to some guy that you've only met a few days earlier.
So was deeply disturbed, but
Also, you're in the woods on your own.
incredible.
Yeah, but it's true. We have to call the police. I know the man in charge of the case.
No! The police would never believe us. Nothing in their mentality prepares them for something like this. Besides, I am responsible for Von Zell. I knew that philosophy was powerful, but I never realized that someone could take it to such a hideous conclusion. I helped create this. I must stop it.
No.
With your help, that is.
No, we could just call the police.
Tonight.
I don't know.
Well, that's what you came to the club to do, isn't it? Hunt down and kill Tony Huber's murderer.
How'd you know?
You're not the only one who can ask questions. It's all right.
I mean,
I'm glad you
I
should.
don't know what to make of it.
Now we must act. Meet me at the stable at midnight. Until then, be discreet. The others could only slow us down.
All right. Tonight it is.
I think Von Glauer, if you just trust his philosophy on face value, he probably likes the idea of, like, hunting a human. So I can see him just being up for it.
Beast slouches towards the hand. It's prey to be undone.
Don't, you're creeping me out.
Am I? I have a tendency to do that to people. How are the clothes?
I feel like Lord fucking Byron.
Nonsense. You look better than he ever did. And you'll need that extra warmth tonight.
We don't ride much in the States.
We are not taking the horses. It's too dangerous to ride at night.
I suppose you have a plan?
We need to corner him. The best place is the ravine.
I think I'd better run defense.
I'm sure you have your own methods. But if I were you, I would keep close.
His comment about, like, you looked better than Byron ever did, is that meant to be a reference to the fact that he's, like, hundreds of years old? Or is it just an expression? Or is it intentionally ambiguous?
Stay right behind me.
Bloody yeah.
Friedrich, I heard something.
Go toward the guy with the gun that you know, not go toward the noise. Jeez, Pete. Video game protagonists, I tell you.
Friedrich! Damn it! Friedrich!
Looks a lot like the thing he just hacked through earlier.
Friedrich!
He's whispering as loudly as he can. When are you taking this off? I don't even know what we're doing now. Just exploring the woods, I guess.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Gonna wander aimlessly around the woods. Should I be, like, looking at the talisman or something? Like, is that meant to be leading me?
The family talisman.
Best game of all time. It's pretty good. Welcome in, Magneto Eel. Oh, did we find it?
Dead end.
Oops. Look, he's got that jacket on. Am I dead? Guess I'm dead. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Let's try again. So, right, he said we gotta corner him, but I don't really... No? The wolf was wearing a sport coat.
Yeah, it's a wolf.
Yeah, okay, cool. Now what? No, that's just dying again. I guess this way? feel like this is dying again, isn't it? Yeah, this is dying again. Okay. Do I... Okay. Yeah. I kind of assumed because I had it out that it would just happen, but I don't know why I assumed that. He looks so powerful when he gestures it at the wolf. Very intimidating face that he's pulling. Can we just keep following the wolf? Eventually we'll back it into a corner? I don't know how... Or like, was I supposed to have actually got my bearings? No, he should be going back into a corner now, I think. I didn't draw a map. But I don't know. Like, I guess I could be like trying to circle around or something, but I feel like when I lost track of where the wolf was, I didn't get a chance to use the inventory on him. Like, he just attacked me straight away. But I do feel like now I'm going in a circle. Oh no, he's going a different way this time. There is a corner. Oh, so now I don't know where he is. Yeah, I feel like this is the corner, right? Does look pretty good. Yeah, so am I supposed to, like... I don't know how I can... Okay, so that still worked. Okay, so we can leave him and like lead him somewhere, but we need to like loop him around. I feel like this is a good spot to be in. Is he in the corner now? Maybe not. Oh, the ravine. that's not good. Am I a werewolf now? Oh, Grace is gonna have to... Oh, come on, Montglower. Man, you talk a big game. Gee whiz. Wait, hold on. If I kill it... I can't save. Wait, I can't... Okay. But if I kill it, doesn't that kill me? Because if I'm a werewolf now? Yeah, maybe I could have shot Von He's a bit of a sissy, isn't he? I'm a bit disappointed in Von now. Can't do it for law reasons, okay. Right.
Guess my secret's out. I'm obviously not a hunter. This shit sickens me.
You're less experienced than I thought.
Oh, that's interesting.
Not for long, I'm sure. Oh, it's the wound. We need to clean it.
Guess he got me. Fuck. Fuck! Wait a minute. I shot him. You made me shoot him. I'm okay. Oh, Christ. Thank God you made
Creates a lot of questions.
Come on. We'll fix you up in the lodge. And I'll drive you back to Munich in the morning. I think you've done enough hunting for one trip.
What are we doing with the body? Just leaving it? So many questions. Even for the wolves. Grace has got a new look, or a very old look. I'm as confused as you are, Gabriel.
Beware the Black
Wolf. It's very specific if it's her dream. Maybe they're having like a shared dream experience. It's just like a flashback now. If it was like released as an episodic game previously on The Beast Within.
Now the werewolf cannot harm the legend with his own hand.
No! No!
The joke. So I assume that now Grace's research is going to come in handy because she will be able to set up this Crystal's Opera situation to cure Gabriel of being a werewolf. Oh man, I'm definitely meant to remember where all these things are. Oh god, they're everywhere. I can watch this again. Okay. My anxiety to rest. Pretty happy with himself.
Tell her to put this with my heart without hurting.
On Glower all along.
Gabriel!
Get out!
A wild series of events. We locked him in the dungeon.
Visitor.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint everybody, but I'm gonna have to leave it there. It's very late. What a wild ride that was. I think I will probably rewatch that video next time because I will likely have forgotten what is happening. Yeah, we made good progress. It was slow going at the start, but we figured it out.